it became mandatory that you must register. Now, who was to register? The Mutawalli. The Mutawalli was not
Prior to 1954,
Yes.
the registration of work by user was not necessary.
No, nobody was questioning Waqf by user ever. Till date, Mullah. Nobody is questioning except this act, except the 2025 act.
Probably you have not understood the question. What we are only asking you, was it mandatory or required to be registered as a Waqf under the acts prevalent at that relevant time as a Waqf?
After
Maybe by
1954,
Waqf
yes.
by user.
After 1954, yes.
Yes. So
Yes.
after 1954,
Yes.
the registration was mandatory.
Mandatory.
And it had
Even insofar as work by user is concerned.
Yes. Even by Waqf by user. All works had to be registered. Mutawalli had to register them. If he did not register them, then consequences followed way here.
on the Mutawalli.
That
But
we'll see into
the
that.
Waqf property did not lose its character as Waqf. That's the point.
So according to you, prior to 1954,
Yes.
registration of work by user was not necessary, and it became necessary after 1954.
But these fellows are either saying 23 or
Only after 1954 it became necessary.
Yes.
Only after 1954 it.
Mullah, there is some confusion on this. Maybe after 23, after 1923. Your Lordship may write 1923 because
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll write.
say 1923, Mullah, not 1954.
We are recording everything so that we can call upon them to answer all.
1923 because I've read the act myself. That's why I was saying 1923. 23, Mullah.
Problem is that
You're all lords.
so much of pressure
Yes.
not only builds pressure on us but also on you.
Yeah, exactly, Mullah. I got different discordant voices here.
23.
So therefore we are
Yes, just I show you that the 23 Act says within 6 months from the commencement.
first
Yeah.
first we'll record your proposition
Yes.
so that
Yes, so that we know, Mullah, what
Friends, not to disturb Mr. Sibal Malot. He is continuously being disturbed from all.
That's all right. Don't worry. I'll take care of it.
Yes, sir. You must.
he is trying his best. We can see it in a better manner.
Yes, yes. Others may not disturb.
We can see it in a better manner. He has tried at least half a dozen times.
So therefore, that's the proposition. Let's make it 23, not
Okay,
54.
23. So after 23 it was necessary.
Yes, necessary. But no consequences square the dedication.
So that we already recorded.
Yes. So, Mullah, that's the second proposition. You take away Waqf by user. Third proposition is, Mullah, just note two dates, 1904 and 1958. These acts relate to Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites and Remains Act of 1958. And there is the 1904 Act, which is also here, which is the Ancient Monuments Preservation Act of 1904.
Ancient Monument.
Preservation Act 1904. So two acts, 1904 and 1958, both dealing with ancient monuments.
Both 1904 as well as 50.
And 1958. So, Mullahs, when this 1904 Act came, Mullahs, as your Lordship knows, Waqfs were there. Well, you know, they did
The works will, from centuries we have seen that there.
Waqfs have been there, Mullahs. So what the Act did not interfere. For example, Mullahs, you have, say, the Jama Masjid or any other places of worship. It's a Waqf, but it's getting dilapidated. Right? So the government can say, we want to preserve this property. We want to make sure it doesn't get dilapidated. And therefore, they give a notification saying that for the purposes of preserving the property, it is declared as an ancient monument. Right? But it doesn't lose its character. It doesn't mean that you can't go and pray there.
So, though it is preserved as an ancient monument, but
No ownership was transferred to the government. And it doesn't, you couldn't stop the user of the Waqf property for the purposes of the dedication. You couldn't change the identity either.
like in Khajuraho,
Correct.
there is an
Exactly.
ancient temple
Correct.
where, though it is in the custody of the
Exactly.
archaeology department,
Correct.
being a heritage structure, still the people can go and pray.
Exactly. Exactly. So, Mullahs, now the 2025 Act says, moment it's declared or has been declared as an ancient monument is no longer a Waqf. That's why I said it's a complete taking over of Waqf properties of a community. Complete takeover. including ownership, before or after.
No, but does it take away your right to practice your religious
Yes,
practices?
yes. I will demonstrate to the declaration itself is void.
Are you stopped from going and praying there?
Yes, declaration of the Waqf is void. It's not about whether I can, it is void.
Should we record that?
Yes, that's the third proposition.
Fourth. Sorry, third.
Yeah.
On such declaration,
Yes.
as a
On or before,
on
Madam.
such declaration as an ancient monument.
Yes, as a protected monument
Such-
or protected area.
Oh, Mr. Singh, we would appreciate if there is only one voice from one side. It has been difficult for me to
Area under the
for last 6 years but then
No, it says Ancient Monuments Preservation Act 1904.
so on such
Ancient
declaration
monuments,
as a protected monument,
yes. Or protected area.
protected area.
Under the Ancient Monuments Preservation Act and Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites Act of 1958, at the time of such declaration.
Under the
and-
said act.
Yes. Again, and Waqf property shall be void.
No, but does it also take away your right to go and practice religious
Once the
practice?
Waqf is void, Mullah, I can't go there. The Waqf itself, it becomes void. That's what the section says. Any declaration or notification issued under this act or under any previous act in respect of Waqf property shall be void if such property is as a protected monument or protected area. So once it is void, Mullah, how can I possibly go and...
Like, Kajora, I know because I had visited recently. It's all now under the custody of archaeology department because all those structures are heritage. But still there is a temple wherein all devotees can go and
Yes.
pray.
Yes.
So therefore, I'm asking whether this declaration would also take away your right of going there and praying, offering prayers and all that.
Well, the problem is,
Maybe because it will be declared cease to be work because the maintenance and everything of a heritage structure is on a different yardsticks.
but if the Waqf is void itself, that means it's no longer a Waqf. And it's not my right anymore, Mullah. When you say Waqf is void, it's no longer a Waqf.
But is it your also contention that on such declaration,
Yes.
all religious practices which were being undertaken earlier would also not be permitted?
Mullah, it's my case that this provision is violative of 25, Article 25 of the
So should we
Constitution.
record that?
Yes, please. It's
What will be
expropriatory.
void
Yes,
and the right of the citizens
yes,
to continue with their religious practices
that's correct.
will be taken away.
Taken away. Therefore, it is expropriatory.
Mr. Mehta, you can ask someone to record all this.
Lord, I am recording it. It's factually incorrect in my.
We are not asking you, we are not
I'm
asking.
recording. I'm recording.
You argue when your turn comes.
Yes, I'll argue when my turn comes. I'm recording.
We are only asking because since we are recording, we will be calling upon you to answer this thing.
Obviously, I'll have to answer.
The rights of the citizens to continue with their religious practices will be stopped and therefore violation of 25 and 26. So what we have recorded on such declaration under the Ancient Monument Preservation Act as a protected area. The work
Monument or area.
the work will be void
Yes.
and the right of the citizens to continue with their religious practices will be jeopardized and therefore violative of Article 25.
25, 26 and 14, Mullah, because how do you declare something to be void, because the perpetuity of the dedication is lost.
Article 14, 25 and 26.
Yes, I'm good.
Yes.
Because only Muslims are targeted.
Yes, sir, I know, only Muslims, of course.
So
Don't want-
you should have invited all of them for dinner yesterday and so that, it would have been better. Now everybody is advising you here.